Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay, ready? Three, two, and one. Howdy, everyone. Welcome to Red Thoughts with Perry Picasso. I'm your host, Perry Picasso, and today I'm joined by a very lovely guest.
Car.
Woo! welcome to the
Thank you.
podcast.
I'm excited to be here.
I'm so excited for you to be here. I've been wanting to interview you for a while, and so I'm just happy that we finally made it happen. How are you doing this morning?
Pretty good, Actually slept 8 hours. Got my
Um,
beauty sleep. I was gonna
amazing.
go out to WeHo last night, but then I was like, no, I need to sleep because I'm gonna be on the podcast with Perry, and I need to be alive.
Amazing. I was also gonna go out last night, but here in downtown, but it was like 9 p.m. or no, 9 or 10 p.m. and I was like, I'm actually way too tired. Um, and I've been also sleeping like 8 hours minimum.
I know it's been hard to catch up on sleep lately, especially when I have midweek shows. Like don't get out until 1 or 2, and then it's get home, and then I work the next day. I'm like, oh God, I'm tired.
Yeah. No, I feel you. So before we start talking about your DJ, I would love to hear about your youth. How was little baby car? What were
Baby Car was kind of a nerd, still is, but he was a little awkward, a little shy. But I think,
like how bad of a nerd? Like I was a really for context, I was a really backpack kid.
ro-
So
I was I was a kid who didn't really know. I would hang out with different groups every single day,
okay.
and I would be like, "Oh, this week I'm gonna hang out with my theater friends. Oh, this week I'm gonna hang out with my lifelong friends. This week I'm gonna hang out with."
You guys are the OG.
I'm like, "Oh God!" So every single time I would just sometimes I would hang out with the computer nerds, like the photo people and the graphic design people, and sometimes. So I grew up in Mission Viejo, and I don't want to say it's a lot of Latin people. I mean, if you know where RSM is,
Wait, my best friend just moved there.
it's very white based.
Yeah, no, it's
Very
very
it's very there's a
Caucasian.
very there's a lot of Caucasians. But you did have your group of Latinos and
Okay, little
all your
pockets.
yeah. So 1 week I would be like, this week I'm gonna hang out with my fam, and then we had this little hill in the middle of the campus that all the Mexicans would hang out, and it'd be scary to walk up there because we're just right in the middle, and then but
Okay.
it was really cool. I kind of it was a good time.
In high school, were you in theater? Were you in any of these? What were you like? What were you doing?
I think that's what it was, and I think
Okay.
maybe that's why I kind of I don't want to say interest in a lot of different arts, but I was in graphic design, I was in video production, I was in theater. I kind of did, was it called ASB in your high school?
Yeah.
This, I was in
Student
AS,
body.
yep. I did that for a little bit, so I guess
Oh,
the
so you were like
popular.
one of the popular. Okay,
No,
so you were one of the popular
but
kids,
no one liked me
but
because
you were still popular.
people knew me, but they didn't like me. I think that's how I see my
Okay.
high school youth. But before all that, I also grew up in San Juan Capistrano. So it was
Okay.
San Juan is very Mexican, very, your Iglesias down the corner, you got the
The
liquor store.
mission.
Yep. It's a very, very beautiful city. I lived there for almost 10 years, and then we moved to Aliso, and then we moved to RSM. And then I only moved here 5 years ago. So now I'm in IE girly.
IE gang.
I love IE. I don't know what people were so scared of over here. We got
Yeah.
downtown Redlands. We got downtown Riverside. We got what is Rialto, the movie
Mm-hmm.
theater. It's nice. I
It's
like it.
cunt out here. Now I'm curious about your thoughts growing up, especially in Mission Viejo. Like when people said IE or anything, were you just like
They'd be like, "Oh, that's the dangerous areas. That's where all the gangsters and all the
drug
convicts. Yeah,
dealers?
that's where you go to pick up your bad drugs." I'd be like, "Oh," and I go out here. I'm like, "Oh, how bad is it?" I mean, it's kind of bad. Not bad, but
It's not as bad as I make it out to
yeah, it's
seem.
not. It's not
It's
bad.
pretty chill here, especially recently. It's gotten a lot cleaner.
Yeah,
Um,
actually, it's. I mean, I feel like LA is more dirty than San Bernardino.
downtown LA, yeah. Downtown
Yeah,
LA is scary. I'm terrified. Um,
I like downtown LA. Well, yeah, maybe not like the fashion district area and like Skid Row, all of that area.
Yeah, like that's the areas that I go to. That's why.
Fair
Mm.
enough. I was just there a couple weeks ago for a show in Pattern Bar. Shout out Pattern Bar. We love Pattern Bar. Um, it was like a holiday one, so there was like
Hmm,
elves in the bar walking around. Um,
that's
and they had these
cute.
like holiday drinks. They had like a or what's that reindeer called?
Rudolph,
Rudolph. Red.
right?
Rudolph. They had like a Rudolph's Cosmopolitan. They had Santa's like eggnog. It was pretty cool. Like the drinks were really good. They were yummy.
Hmm, that's
Um,
cute.
that one had absinthe in it. The Cosmopolitan
What is
Rudolph.
absinthe?
It's like that very high percentage alcohol. Like a
Scary.
shot of it gets you drunk as can I cuss?
Yeah,
Fuck.
I
Drunk
love
as
cussing.
fuck. Okay.
Fuckity fuck fucks.
Uh, I was like, hold on, you're gonna bleep that out?
No,
No.
one time I was in front of like a really, really important curator and like director of like a museum. And I was literally like talking to him and I was like literally just like cussing my ass off. Like literally being like,
Like a sailor.
no, literally I was like talking to him and I was like, yeah, I'm like, I forgot, I was talking to something about being gay. And I was like, yeah, like, don't call me gay. I'm a fucking faggot,
Yeah.
bitch. And he just like looked at me.
Reclaim that word. That's our word. See,
And,
and that was another thing too. Like in high school, like I'd be like, "Oh, you're a faggot, huh?" I'd be like,
well, yes.
"Wait, well, yes," but I don't think I was like fully out. I think my friends who knew, but not like the whole student body.
How was your coming out experience?
My coming out experience, I don't want to say it was terrible, but it was. I
Mm,
mean, I think it's traumatizing for like everybody,
right.
especially. But um, I didn't talk to my family for a couple years. I moved out, and then after a while, we reconnected. Um, but yeah, it wasn't
Hmm.
too bad.
Okay.
I mean, all my friends and like extended family were welcoming, but my direct family was very, especially my dad. It's always the dads. The dad was like very like, no, you're not my son.
Oh,
And then
yeah.
and now he like we kind of talk every once in a while. He's fine. He's chill.
Okay.
Yeah, he's alright.
Um,
But we love my mom.
period. When you were in school and you were doing theater, were you acting in there or were you doing like
I did more
stage?
stage
Okay.
stage. I did makeup for some of the shows. Like I did the Suzuko show. I got his prosthetics. Um, the what are those called? The Feather Girls. I did some of their
Showgirls?
makeup. Well, in Suzuko, there's these Feather
Oh,
Girls.
okay.
It's like the kind of in like Hercules. You know those four
Oh,
goddesses.
yeah, yeah,
Like those girls in the back who sing like the
yeah. Mm.
background songs or like transitioning to different sections of the musical. Um, yeah, I did like their makeup. I did the Grinch's makeup. My first job was working at a Halloween store, and I did the makeup
Hmm.
there. I haven't done makeup in so long, but
I didn't
yeah,
know you did makeup like
yeah, I
that.
did more special effects.
Okay.
Like so the blood, I would put the horns on you, or like a gash, things like that.
This is good to know.
Yeah, I mean,
Okay.
I haven't picked it up in years. It hasn't been since like 2015, 2016.
Okay.
And then briefly in college, I did lighting design for the dance production company that was there. Very briefly at IVC, but
You
shout out
should
Irvine Valley College.
you should get into that. Maybe that's what you do when you go on before you go on set. Like you do some prosthetics.
Well, that's why I wear this hat. I don't have to do any makeup.
I guess that's true.
Yeah, this is my branding.
It is very cute.
Yeah.
How did that come to be?
So there's this designer, or yeah, I guess it should be a designer, fashion designer. She's called Sea Fears. So she's Japan based. So this came from Japan. I have
S-
3 different colors.
It's so cute.
I have this one. I have a yellow and like purple star one, and then I have a blue and yellow star one.
Hmm.
You might have seen it on my Instagram when me and Sarah wore it to the JoJo and Tinzo show
Slay.
when she made these.
It's so
I
cute.
love these. These are really good.
Mm-hmm.
They like, and it matches my hat perfectly. So I don't know. I feel like my image for when I DJ, it's very like, not I don't say full on raver kid, but like fashionista raver kid.
Okay.
You know, I don't. I love what are those called? Those jeans called the Jinko
Mhm.
jeans. I love them, but I feel like I could never pull them off. Like they
Mm.
wouldn't look good on me. I just have really long legs,
Wouldn't that be good because they're so oversized?
right? But then when I try them on, I just look like I like parachute pants on. I don't know.
Interesting. I don't
Yeah.
think I've ever tried
I
jeans.
think they have them at Walmart. I
Really?
think so. I don't know. I might be
Huh.
lying. I say a lot of things with my full chest, thinking I'm right, and sometimes I'm not.
Sometimes it's fun to lie. I really do. I'm like, we should bring back lying. I do enjoy going out and about. Sometimes people ask me for my name, and it's just, if you ever see me out and about and I give you a different name and you're just like, what the fuck? That I'm just having fun that night.
My alter ego's name is Charlie.
XCX? Oh no,
I mean,
Booth?
yes. Poof? No,
XCX.
XCX. I loved that show. That was so much fun.
Charlie. How did that?
Um, because growing up, my family would always say Charlie. I guess that's the nickname for Carlos, which I kind of I
Interesting.
don't really connect it. But I guess I just kind of kept it. So whenever I needed a fake name, I'd be like, yeah, I'm Charlie. Um, but
Hmm.
sometimes when I get really, really drunk, I'll start talking in an Australian accent. And Charlie is from Australia, and he lives 45 minutes out of Brisbane. Sorry, Melbourne, which is in Brisbane. Yeah, so I have a whole backstory with him,
Wow,
and people believe it.
you commit to it.
Yeah, it's a whole bit.
What does he do?
He DJs.
Oh, he's also a DJ.
No, I don't know. I haven't actually never really thought of that.
Does he have any like family, kids?
He has no, he's single,
Okay.
but he moved here when he was 13, and his parents split up, so he splits his time between his mom and his dad here. His
Okay.
dad lives in Australia, and his mom lives here. Yeah,
Wow.
people believe it. It's really funny, and they're
I
like, "Wow!" I'm like, "Yeah."
yeah. Exactly.
Bring
It's
back
fun.
lying.
Bring back lying. Literally.
Bring back cosplaying. Life cosplaying.
Exactly. I'm like telling you, I'd go out and I'd literally, especially when I'm drunk, I'll be like, "Hi, my name is Julio. I'm actually from Kentucky, and especially when I was in UCLA, I'd be like, and I'm studying astrophysics with a minor in sociology or something."
Damn.
And I would literally just like lie up my ass and be like, "Whoa, that's crazy!" Be like, "Yeah."
Yeah.
And then I'd see them out and about like days later, and they'd like refer to me by that name, and I'd be like, "Who the fuck are you?" Because I
Like,
was,
what do you? That's not my name.
and they're like, "Yeah, we were in da 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 together." I'm like, "I don't know you," and I just keep walking. So if I ever did that, sorry.
It's okay.
When I'm drunk, though, I do think I'm French, and I just start speaking French to people.
Weren't you just in France?
No,
No, you were in New York
I was in New
with
York.
Tyrus.
No, Tyrus was in
Tyrus is
Paris,
in Paris.
and they were
Love
out in
them.
Paris. I love, love, love. Shout out Tyrus, love you, diva. Um, okay, so you were, I'm curious about how you got into DJing. Like how we were right before we got on here, you said that you have just hit your 1 year, which congrats.
Yeah. So
Like, was this something that
one
you
year
always wanted to do?
anniversary performing. Um, it is something I always wanted to do, but I was always scared, and I was like, "Oh, I'm not that good. Oh, I don't have the network for it. I don't like, just a self-doubt, you know." But the year before this year, so I guess last year or 2 years ago,
2023?
2023, because we're in 2020, no, 2024, I
Okay.
guess. Um, I just saw like a lot of videos. It's like, it's never too late to chase your dreams. It's never too late to like start that new hobby. Like the
Inter-
worst that you can do is like, or the, how do I say it? It's like the worst thing that can happen is that you tried it.
Yeah.
And you don't want to live your
God
life
forbid
like,
you try.
exactly, exactly. Like I don't want to be like, 60, 70 and be like, damn, like I never did the DJ thing or I never tried it, but um yeah, so this past year I went out to my first open decks in Redlands, and then it's been a year since performing. But I learned when I was like 14, 13.
Okay, so you did do this.
So I would do like random like Halloween parties because me and my old roommates, they had decks. So my old roommates, we would always just kind of like play music in the house sometimes and just take
Okay.
turns mixing. Um, we would do like small house parties, Halloween parties. Um, but I never thought like, oh, this could be like a career or like a, an actual full-time job, this kind of thing. Um, but there's just artists like lately who have been inspiring me a lot that I'm like, okay, like you're giving good advice, and then I see, and this is like not kind of shade, but I see like a mediocre white man kind of do it, and then they're not the best, and I'm like, if they can do it, I can do it.
Yeah.
And, you know, when people say I'm good, and I still don't think I'm good, but when people are like, "That was really fun, you're really good," like, blah, 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 I'm like, "Really? Cool, thank you." Um, but my brother-in-law taught me, actually, my sister's husband, Peter, like, rented the studio, and he was having, like, a kickback with his friends, and I think I was, like, 14 at the time, and I was invited because I don't know if you have siblings, right?
Mhm.
Like, "Llévate tu hermano," like, you have
Mhm,
to
yeah,
take your
yeah.
brother if you wanna go, like, "You're
Mhm.
gonna taking care of him tonight," so I would go with her sometimes, and, I watched him, and then he, like, kinda taught me the basics, like, "Oh, when you wanna bring a song in, like, you just found, like, the 4th or the 8th beat," like, because everything's in numbers. You just kinda have to be able to count to 4 or I guess 8.
Are you good with math?
I'm terrible at math.
Oh.
Uh, Women in STEM. Um, I mean, I don't wanna say I'm terrible. I mean, I was a business major. I got my degree in business,
Mm,
so I know simple math, but don't tell me to find no square root or, like,
got it.
I don't know, the probability of any of that.
Mhm.
No, thank you. I failed geometry in high school. Had to go to summer school for that.
Damn, deep it down.
Deep it down.
I love math.
How?
Calculus, find the derivative.
See, like, those, like,
Does a limit
cosine,
exist?
yeah.
Yeah,
The limit does not exist, especially when you're trying to, chase your dreams.
exactly.
Yeah.
So math is important.
Okay, fair enough. Let me go back for my master's in my master's
Go
in
get your
math.
master's.
Yep.
Okay.
My best friend's in did she change her degree? No, she's still a math major. Um, yeah, she's like doing statistics or like
Statistics.
what's above that? Like,
No.
I don't know. I need to go ask her.
Do you know
Afaname, are you still a math major? I know
she's doing something?
she's doing something. I just saw her like 2 nights ago. Should have asked her then, but well, she's the one I just told you about that works at Warby Parker.
Oh,
Yeah, so
slay.
if you need glasses, go to Warby Parker in Rancho.
Shout out.
Cucamonga, not RSM. Yeah, she makes the commute
Oh,
from out there.
crazy.
Yeah, I used to do that before I moved out here, but it was only for like 6 months, and that killed me.
Yeah, that's a long drive.
Especially the traffic. It's not even the traffic; it's just bad drivers that take it out of you.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, "Oh, God."
Yeah. When you went to college, you said for business,
Mhm.
were you doing still music or DJing on the side there as well?
Mm-mm.
No. Okay.
No, I mean, if like, because I don't have DJ decks at home.
Okay.
So if, friends would invite me over and be like, "Oh, like, I'm gonna have a party. Do you want to DJ?" I'd be like, "Sure." Like, I'll bring my USB. So I'd be just kind of those like, I'll hop in, and they're
Mm-hmm.
kind of open decks, I guess, or like afters. When your
Mm.
friends come over and there's decks and people just hop in, take turns. Like again, like house parties.
Okay.
Um, I have a couple friends in LA who do like theme parties. So they did like a Wonka party. So everybody dressed up as like Willy Wonka
So
characters.
dead.
Um, and so I came as a Johnny Depp version of Willy Wonka. I
Ooh.
had those white glasses and
Mm-hmm.
the red coat. Was he? Yeah, yeah, that's what he
Did you
wore.
have the bob?
I didn't have a bob, but I did have a top hat.
Okay.
And then, you know, Willy Wonka was DJing, and that was fun. But and after at least now, I guess I have the confidence of it. It's like, okay, maybe I can't do this in front of people, and it's been fun so far. It's really cool, and being able to talk about it is like kind of not like eye opening, but it's like, wow, you have done this past year, and like you have grown a lot, and
You also did a pretty good amount, like, you had a residency or have?
Ha haven't had.
Okay.
I'm trying to step back from doing a lot of like local bar shows. Because before I would have like 2 a week in Redlands or 1 week in Riverside or um just like random ones.
Mhm.
But I'm trying to do more like Orange County and LA like one-offs.
Mm.
So next month I only have like 2 shows. I only have one in Orange County and then one in LA. And then I have 2 live streams in January, so that'll be fun, kinda actually putting it out more on
Mhm.
the internet. Um,
And you also did, like, a festival, no?
did I?
No.
We did Ontario Pride. We had a
Okay.
booth where, we would let people come up and like, "Oh, what are you guys doing here?" Like, "Oh, we're a queer collective." You know, some kids came up, I guess, and they're like, they were really
Mhm.
interested in it. Um, so we kinda, like, showed them, like, what it looks like because it's important to teach kids that there's other things than just kinda, like, math,
Right.
business. You know, there's different kinds of arts too. There's not just, like, dance, there's not just, like, photography, like, I mean, this is probably my opinion, but I will stand with it, but you know, DJing is an art. It's,
Mhm.
you know, it's very expressive. Everyone does it differently. You have your like your dubstep bass, you have your normal house, you have your techno kids. Hey,
Hey.
hey. But I really love hard groove, which is like Latin bass. And I think that's where it comes to. Like growing up listening on like the Latin music and just those like I don't say like banda like but you know I feel like Mexican music or Latin music is very hip
Mm.
oriented. Like you're always like swinging your hips to like
Mhm.
every other song. Um, and that's kind of what hard groove makes you feel like. So it's really fun.
What type of how would you describe your DJing style?
My DJ style is very, I want to say obviously high energy, but it's very bouncy. Um, I don't really know. I feel like it's very different. I don't wanna say every single time. Um, I started out being like, I'm gonna be like a techno hard groove DJ. I
Mhm.
want to do this. Like, I'm gonna lock into it. But after a while, I want to say like 2 or 3 months in this past year, I was just like, you know, well, people would ask me, oh, can you do a house set? Can you do a house set? And house is not really my favorite to mix just because some house music can be very repetitive.
Mm.
It's just that like simple four, boom, 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 boom. And it's just, eh. Um,
You
but
need something to stimulate you?
yeah, I think and there you go, yeah. That's very good descriptive, stimulating.
Mhm.
Um, so I find a lot of songs with, like, words, I guess, and things that make you wanna, like, jump, and I don't know, lately, I just did my first, like, disco set, like, throwback disco set,
Ooh.
um, and that was really fun. And my friend Maddie, she said she was on an interview, recently too. Actually, this was at um, the show I just went to a couple weeks ago where I hopped on their podcast. She said, "You don't choose a genre, the genre chooses you."
Mm.
And the last couple of weeks that has resonated with me so much, where it was like, "Am I actually a disco DJ?" Because disco it's just very different than any other like genre of music. It's very just like nostalgic and euphoric, and at least for me, I don't want people to be, and I'm guilty of this, being on their phones on the dance floor.
Mhm.
But it's very hard, like, at the bar scene or, like, the local club scenes, and even festivals, it's really hard to, like, stay off your phones because you don't wanna take a couple clips or whatnot. Um, and sometimes the production value is really cool, you know, have your lights above you or the stage design is very cool. Um, but people forget, like, just, you know, dance to the music that's out there. Um, yeah.
That's something that I've always been very curious about with DJs is when you're up there, how does it feel sometimes, like, when you just see everybody on their phone and nobody moving?
Oh gosh.
Or, like, things like that, like, how do you one, how do you feel? And two, how do you go about it? Like, do you just continue? Do you try to change the beat? Like,
Yes to all of that. I mean, it feels so like, ooh, am I boring them? Like, ooh, is this bad? I'm like, no, because I did the exact same, you know. I mean, sometimes for DJs, we always have like our 2 or 3 songs we always play like in order.
mhm.
Um, like I did this when I did my disco set in LA. I did these 3 songs that they go in like in order, whatever. It went off in LA. People were dancing, people were vibing, people were like after they were like, that was like such a good like my favorite part was when you played this one song. Um, and the song is Mighty Mouse. Now I'm forgetting the song called. It's by Mighty Mouse. No, it is Mighty Mouse, but I forget what it's called. It'll come back to me in a little bit. But it was these 3 songs. So much fun. Whole room was jumping. I recently played it in Costa Mesa. Crickets. I was like, whoa.
Ooh,
So it really just depends where I don't want to say your venue because different people go to the same
right.
venues each
The
week.
night.
Yeah. And it also matters the timing. But yeah, all you can do is either, okay, so I switch it up to people. And that's what called like reading the room,
Hmm.
picking up on people's vibe. Like, are people wanting to jump? Is there a lot of couples in the room? Is there, single people on a Friday night looking for someone to go home with? So, you'll play your Bad Bunny edits or you'll play your Raul Alejandro edits,
Right.
like things like that. But if you want to stick to your set list, that's fine. I've done that too. Um, but it's a tough game. But don't lose your confidence if you're, wanting to be a DJ because I'm sure everybody's been through it. Everybody has. I still have self doubts. I'm like, ooh, should I just quit? No,
No.
I just started. Like, and I think that's the other thing too, where you expect for everything to fall so fast, and it's like, okay, in 2 months, I'm already gonna be booking my first festival. And like, hold on, like some of these big name DJs have been in the game for at least 10 years.
Yeah.
And it takes a while for your image, your branding, then like the whole artistry to pick up. Um, and that's why I have to constantly remind myself, it's like, hey, you've only been doing this for a year. It's gonna take time. You'll be fine. I think I'm doing decently with I did 95 shows this year.
That's a lot. That's
95 shows.
at least two a week.
Yeah. I mean, some nights it would be 2 shows, like different venues.
Wow.
So yeah, it's tiring.
How do you prepare for that's a lot of
Ooh,
fucking
I
shows.
know this next question.
Like, do you listen to music a lot?
Oh, absolutely.
Is that the question you were
No, I
expecting?
thought you were gonna ask me how do you prepare for a set or like
Oh, I mean,
what?
I guess that too. But I guess you can answer both. How do you prepare for a set? And two, do you listen to music a lot in order to like prepare for it? Or are you somebody who's like, no, I don't listen to any music at all afterwards?
Oh, I'm always listening to music. I will go through phases where I don't like listening to electronic music because if you're playing it, you go to shows to, support your friends and network, you're listening to that, you're always trying to find new music to add into your catalog. And sometimes I'm like, I can't listen to electronic music right now. It hurts my ears. But I'll go through phases of listening to like Brazilian jazz.
Hmm.
Brazilian jazz is like my secret, like favorite genre of music. Um, and I don't want to say like ballads, like Adele kind of stuff. I love me, I love me some Adele, or like just pop like Remy Wolf and obviously Sabrina Carpenter. You can't go wrong with Miss Carpenter.
Hmm.
But like powerhouse vocal girly pops. Um, but for preparing a set, I've and I might get some hate from other DJs, but I don't like preparing a beginning to end set anymore. I
Mm.
used to. I used to be like, okay, I'm gonna do this song, this song, this song, this song. At 4 minutes, we're gonna do this song, and then you know, I'll script it out. And it kind of leads back to what you said asked earlier. Like, what if people don't like it? And like,
Right.
it's like, do you continue just playing what you had planned, or do you
Pivot.
pivot? Yeah.
Mhm.
Um, so lately I've been doing like I have different folders in my USB where it's like moods. So I'll have like bounce, I'll have house, I'll have high energy, I'll have like
Mm.
bass or dubstep, or I'll have a folder. And actually I like to do by years. So I'm actually gonna start doing like when I find new music, I add it to my 2024 catalog, my 2025 catalog,
Oh, like year, not decade.
year. Yeah, so I was like, "Oh, when did that song come out?" Or I like, "When did I discover it?" "Oh, 2024. Let me go look at my 2024 folder." Um, so I do that, and then I also do, like, the moods, because I feel like not every song can be just one genre,
Mhm.
so it has to be like a mood.
Right.
So it's like, how are we feeling? How's the club feeling? How's the people feeling? Um, because 'cause you're not gonna play, like, a full-on, like I don't wanna say, like, bass dubstep. I don't like playing the bass dubstep, but you're not gonna play a bass dubstep, set, like, at 4 in the afternoon for a coffee shop.
Right.
Like,
Unless they're getting that lit
I
on a
mean,
Tuesday.
unless they're selling espresso martinis and they're trying to let out some energy, sure. But, again, it's like reading the room and reading your audience, time, place, where are you,
Time and
demographics.
place.
Because I feel like the same songs, like I kind of said recently, like the same songs that would have been in LA is not gonna hit in Orange County.
Right.
Like if you went to Huntington and you played disco, I think you're gonna get some looks.
Right.
They're gonna want to listen to like Morgan Wallen kind of type shit. Like,
Oh,
yeah,
no.
I don't know country music.
Okay. When you're doing that, I feel like it's just because anytime my dad used to be a DJ, and we got him like a DJ set for Father's Day, and we were like just like playing with it in the backyard, and like he was trying to show me how to do it. And I just remember thinking, oh my God, this is a lot of pressure to like, you have essentially 2 minutes to find a new
Yep,
song, and like it has to flow perfectly. And I was like, this is actually kind of intense.
yep, and that's why I have like go to like doubles or triples that I know are gonna work.
Okay.
Um, but yeah, I mean sometimes, and you don't always want to be playing the same songs. Like I've started phase. I would always say, "Oh, I'm never gonna take these songs out of my set list. They're gone now. Like I never play them."
Diva down.
Yeah, but like, and I think that's part of growing as a DJ too. Like you're never always gonna play the same songs. New music is gonna be made. You're gonna discover new genres, new songs. Like I just recently found one last night, and I was like, "Oh, I'm definitely adding this to my like normal and disco set because it was just so good." And it was called Discoteca Mexicana. And I was
Hmm.
like, wait, this is a really cool song. And I was like, you know who's gonna love this? Sarah. So I sent it to Sarah and she goes, "Oh girl, I learned about this like a week ago." I was like, you know what it will probably happen? The algorithm probably was like, "Oh, your friend listened to this. Let me play for you."
Yeah.
So it's like, so maybe sometimes the algorithm does work. But I will always take song recommendations. So please send me some because I'm always looking for new songs.
I'm gonna send you one of my favorite sets. I don't know who the fuck mixed it, but it was on SoundCloud. Found it. Their name is like 0642835 user, and I'm like, right,
Right.
right. But it's like a really good set. I'll send it to you. When you are, this is also another question I've always like wanted to ask folks. Do you just like, where do you get your songs? Are they illegally downloaded, or do you buy
Um,
them?
So I
Or
buy
is
some, and then yes, some are illegally downloaded because, some of us are still trying to pay rent. Songs are expensive. It's
yeah,
like some people have like 2,000 songs on their USB, and if you add that up, that's like maybe 99 to $2 a song. Again, I can't do math.
minimum 2K,
There you go.
anywhere from 2 to 4,000.
Exactly. On a little stick.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, hmm. And then or sometimes the song isn't even going to stick around for that long. A song that you bought in 2016 or 2000 whatever isn't gonna hit in 2026.
Right.
Like I saw your FKA Twigs banner or poster,
Mhm.
and I'm like, I have a couple remixes, but every time I play them, no one fucks with them.
Hmm.
And I'm like, wasn't she just like so popular this past year? Like she blew up. So it's kind of like also following the trends in pop culture and who um is popular. Um but yeah, it's hard to like keep
Yeah.
keep up with all the music buying and keeping your USB updated. Um, but yeah, there's different ways to get your music, and sometimes friends send you music. Like my friend sent me a copy of his song that he made, his edit of Sabrina Carpenter,
Oh.
and it is one of my favorites. I played it, and I played at a Thai restaurant, and people were like, I got the kids dancing, and it was really cool.
Hmm.
I love when friends send me music, and then just networking. When I played at the Circle in Orange County. Um, there was this guy and he's like, "Oh, can I send you some of my like my demos? Like, I want to see how you would mix them." And I was like, "Sure." Like, give him my email. He sent me like 15 songs of,
Whoa.
of his catalog. And I was like, "All right, I'll listen to this. So if you want me to play some of your music, send it to me."
If I ever get into music, I'll send it to you.
2026, I'm gonna try and start producing. I tried it one time back in like 2021, 2019. That was terrible. I hated it. It was so complicated. I don't know how you producers do it. It's like sidechain, compressor, this and that, and it's literally engineering.
Yeah.
I,
Some math.
it's a math, and maybe that's why I'm so like scared or intimidated by it because mm-mm.
What would you say would be your ideal um performing DJing? Like, is this something that you would like to continue for the rest of your life? And if so, is there, an ideal spot that you would like to either one, like a large, some like an accomplishment, or just sort of like a continual location or a continual vibe?
Mm, I mean, obviously, I think everybody has a dream of like playing Coachella or playing EDC or playing Tomorrowland. Um, and those are awesome goals to have. I don't know if I'll ever reach that level.
Is that on your list?
It is on my list.
Okay.
I don't think it's in my immediate list. It's
Okay.
probably in my, if I do continue this, in my next 10, 15 years list.
Okay.
But in like the next year, I want to do more like desert renegades, if that kind of makes sense.
Okay.
Like not like what's that festival in the desert? Burning Man?
Oh, Burning Man.
Yeah, but like mini Burning Mans.
Okay.
People will go out to like Joshua Tree or what's another one like Nevada. Like I don't want to say Black Rock, but those desert ones, and people bring their it's like a DIY festival.
Okay.
I want to do more of those in 2026, and
Have you been to Electrofest?
the one in Riverside.
Yeah.
I have a couple friends who play there, and I know some of the promoters
Okay.
for it. I've never attended one, but yeah, Electrofest is probably would be a cool goal. Um, I just don't know if I'm the type of vibe for them.
Mm.
They're very like house based and very like yeah, they're more house based.
Okay.
Like 4x4, like you're gonna yeah, I don't know. I just don't I don't think my demographic because I want to play for the queers. I want to play for the
Right.
gays and the A's and all of us. I want to make a safe dance floor for everybody to enjoy and not just like the straights and the party goers and the frat boys and
You want the faggots.
exactly. Exactly. And I feel like that's what Electrofest is. It's just more of like a, hey, we're out here. You don't have to drive to LA or like,
Right. You want more queer.
yeah.
Okay.
And that's where what our collective's about, building the safe space for all humans and that's another goal too, is like making our collective grow next year.
Mm-hmm.
I want to do more. We're trying to do a drag bingo night. Um,
Fun.
so bingo hour for the first few hours, leading into social and dance hour. I'm also collabing with another collective in Los Angeles, um, and they're called Creative Kids.
Oh yeah,
uh, where they do like game nights and like art workshops and you know come sip and wine, kind of like sip and wine
yeah.
kind of things. Um, but I want to like like make your own flour or like make your own
Like with Sarah.
yeah,
Yeah.
like what Sarah kind of does. Um, things like that. And then leading into social and dance hour and whatnot.
Okay.
Um, because everybody, I feel like I'm very choosy on who I like to work with.
Right. Selective.
Yeah. I don't want to just do it to do it. I want it to be impactful. If that makes yeah.
When you went to New York with Sarah, right?
Mm-hmm. So much fun.
Did y'all go to any queer clubs out there?
No, we were only there
Basement.
for like 2 nights. But yeah, we need
Damn.
to. I want to.
Okay, wait. You need to go back.
Oh, I'm trying to. I'm hopefully in January. But cause
You
it's
go
tough.
in February. You can see my show.
You're doing queer wishes out there?
No, I'm
Oh,
doing a show in Delaware.
in Delaware?
Yeah.
That's nowhere near New York.
It's like 2 hours south.
Okay.
It's like going to San Diego from here. You just take a
Okay. Take the
train.
train, yeah.
Yeah.
That's true.
Um, but yeah, I'm like, cause I think you would love a lot of the like queer nightlife out there.
Mm-hmm.
There's like a lot of like, you know, queer clubs and underground scenes that I think would be really slay for you to go
Yep.
out and experience.
There is a couple collectors I follow that are based out in New York. Um,
Brooklyn,
yes, Brooklyn has very
that's
cool
where all the queers
collectives.
are.
Yup. And I'm kind of sad we didn't explore any of that. But again, we were only there for like 2 nights. We were there for the book club radio show, or the festival, which was amazing. And then the first night, I wanted to do all like the normal tourist stuff.
Right.
I wanted to see the Empire State Building. I wanted to see,
Times
Brooklyn
Square.
Bridge, Times Square, all the normal
Mhm.
stuff. Um, but I don't know. I kind of feel looking back now, I'm like, that was a wasteful night. I'm like, those were kind of boring.
I mean, at least you have that out of the way.
Yeah, exactly.
Like now when you go again, you're like, all right, I did all the touristy shit. I mean, I love touristy shit. Like I
Same.
love the tacky thing. You will see me in my I Love New York t-shirt every fucking day
Yep.
while in New York.
Yep. I'm always saying like, oh, are we in the center of the city? Are we in the main part of the city? Because I feel like that's where like the fun happens. That's where the hub is. So
Hmm.
like Times Square is the center of New
Hmm.
York, I would say. Um, and like Portland has like their center. It's like downtown by like the waterfront bridge.
Hmm.
Seattle has their center, and that's I don't want to say Space Needle. I guess they have two centers, Fisherman's Wharf and then the Space Needle. I guess that would be the two centers. But I love Seattle. I've been there a couple of times, and I don't know. I think one of my dreams is to move there next. But
Ooh,
I feel and to connect it with like the whole DJ stuff, it would feel like starting over again.
right.
But it's also like a new way to expand your audience because now you have like a representation
Hmm.
now or a following here, and then you can start building a following in Pacific Northwest. But actually, I have a friend in New York who does shows, but they're more like club
Hmm.
esque. So it'd be more like Omnia or like Hakkasan club vibes, like in Vegas, which is not really what I want to do. But I don't know. It's New York.
It's New York, baby.
New York.
I love New York.
It was funny when we were in Times Square. There was just like a line of those 360 cameras that like
Oh
swing
yeah, yeah, yeah.
around, and every single one is playing the New York song by Alicia Keys. And I'm like, so you just hear one in like 5 seconds. It's like the high note again, and it's just really funny.
Back to back.
Yeah, and I was like, New York, New York, New
New
York. I'm
York.
like, all right, this is kind of overstimulating.
It is very overstimulating.
Yeah, Times Square was kind of a lot, and there's nowhere to walk.
No.
You're like walking like sardines trying to
See
just get
everything. Yeah.
across the street. Yeah, it was pretty crazy,
Yeah.
but it was fun. I only saw one rat.
That's what I'm saying. When I was there, I only saw in the 2 months I was there probably 2 rats.
Yeah, where are the rats? And I
I
like rats. I used to have 2
same.
pet rats. Fun fact. So, and I on my desk, I have a bunch of like small rats. I have like figurine rats. My desk neighbor hates it because she hates rats. And I'm like, I name them all.
What'd
I
you name
name all
him?
my rats. I have Harry. He's like a fuzzy hairy one.
Okay.
I have Linguini. I have like kind of a skinny one. I
She's
have
skin
Perpy
tea.
because she's like those little rubber
Herpy?
Perpy.
Oh,
Herpy. No, Perpy.
herpy. Sorry, I was like herpy.
Yeah. Who else do I got? I have Babushka because she wears like a headpiece around her head, but she's like this big round old fat rat. And I don't know. I put like a little towel around her head and I call her Babushka for some reason.
That's so cute.
And then I have an actual Remy one that sits above my desk. Sometimes I put them on my head. I'm like, I'm not working. It's Remy.
Cute, cute.
You gotta get into character. I
Have
always say I'm the
fun.
personality hire in my office because I think I am, but I'm not the only gay in that office, so I can't be, right?
Unless the other gay is a boring gay.
No
You
comment.
said no comment.
Because you're probably gonna see this. Love you
Well,
all.
love ya. Okay. And now I would like to just ask you sort of what is your red thought? Did I tell you this ahead of time?
The red thought.
Yeah, what is your red thoughts?
I feel like I have a lot of them,
Go for it. Spill. This is
but
your moment.
okay. For music wise, I hate when.
Oh, we're going strong.
Oh, sorry, yeah. And I know hate's a strong word, but it really does irk me when collectives will book female DJs and be like, all female lineups, your
Mm,
favorite female DJs on this lineup. Why do we have to say that? Why can't we just book women DJs? We don't have to say, oh, female DJ blah 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 is coming on the decks this week at XYZ. No, she's just a DJ, just like everybody else. And I always say, girls do it better. I've never met a female DJ who was bad. Like, and I might get more hate for that too because I don't think there are bad DJs. I think there's just bad song selection. But
bad room readers.
yeah, I guess. I still think I'm pretty bad at reading the room, but I feel like I'm getting better.
Hmm.
I don't know. But other than that, my red thought, I don't know. Bad drivers? No.
I mean, that's a really good one because I also agree. Sometimes I feel like people will put something out like that as a way to sort of tell everybody, like, look, guys, we're progressive, or look,
Yeah.
and
Or
it's
it's like, I don't know. Or they put a rainbow flag on the flyer and they're just like, come to our pride show. Okay, but what are you doing for the community? What are you doing to give back? Are you
right,
putting other queer DJs on your lineup or are you just doing this for like your own like self-growth?
right.
Like or like a cash grab.
Yeah.
Yeah. But that's probably one of my red thoughts in the music industry. What else do I hate?
Yeah. um, I mean, I guess I'll go next. Um, I I guess I'll swing in the opposite direction, something I love, which I feel like this is something that I'm like,
Ooh, okay, okay.
this is not like new
When I think red,
behavior.
I'm like, okay, red. It's either love or you hate. Because when you know that saying, like
Yeah.
you're turning red or red, your face is red.
Uh-huh.
I forget what that saying is called. I'm really bad at metaphors. Um,
Embarrassment.
no, it's like it's an actual like metaphor where it's like you're red in the face or something like that because you're mad
Uh-huh.
like that. I
Red
forget
like a
what it's.
tomato.
Yeah.
It could be. I mean, it could be like something that you are angry, or it could be just something that you're just like obsessing over. Um, fuck, I lost it. Damn it, I had a really good one too.
You said it was opposite of mine. So something that you like, something you love.
Oh, Shopping carts. I
Oh,
love shopping carts. I don't know if you saw the shopping cart
I
in here.
did.
I was gonna buy a shopping cart, like a little mini one from the thrift store the other day, and I ended up not getting it because I was like, I don't know, it's really cute, but I just for some reason something just told me not to get it. And then last night I was with my friend, and I went to go like drop her off back at home, and then we're driving, and I literally see a shopping cart on the corner of the street,
Like,
and I was like, oh my god, it's a shopping cart. She's like, let's go back and get it. And so I got it. And so I guess my thought though is just more of embracing. I guess my red thought is embrace the spontaneity of life.
yes.
Um, because I saw that and I really wanted it, and she was just like, "Let's get it right now." And so I turned around, opened the trunk, and we just chucked it in there, and now I have it in my studio, and now I have a shopping cart.
Did it fit in your car?
I have a truck. Right.
Okay. I was like, how did that fit in the back seat
No, no,
or
no.
in the trunk?
We fit it in the trunk of the car.
Got it.
And so I'm so happy. I have been wanting, because I have a lot of little mini shopping carts, but I've been wanting
Mhm.
like a larger one. But I didn't want to get like a full size shopping cart because they're kind of really big. But this one was like the perfect size. She's so
Have you
cute.
been to Stater Brothers recently?
See, but the thing is, I didn't want to go to a store and steal it.
Yeah,
I
but
wanted to adopt one,
fair enough.
you
I
know?
feel, well, at Stater Brothers, they have like two different sizes. They have those small,
Oh, the one that's
like,
like 2 layers?
yeah, it's like the single ones and like the smaller boxy one,
Mm-hmm.
and then the normal long one or whatever. I've never really seen those, like the double layer ones. I was like, oh, that's kind of cool. You're only going for like 10 items instead
Yeah.
of getting for the full.
It's cute, but I
Which
was
reminds me, I
like,
need to go grocery shopping now.
yeah, I love shopping carts. So that's been my thing. And I think for me, my obsession with them comes from I don't know, there's just like there's a spontaneity of them because they're just like randomly anywhere. And when I see
Yeah.
them, like I get so excited to try and use them in unconventional ways or try to like do something with them. And so that is one thing that I like really love is like embracing a lot of the spontaneity and just sort of like the idea of like, how did this get here? Who brought you here?
Like how you have a whole lore behind you as to why you're in the corner of
Yeah,
Main and whatever that street is over there.
exactly. Like, who brought you here? Were you, like,
Were
what was
you
your journey?
abandoned?
Were you abandoned? Yeah. Like, did somebody take you because they're like, I don't want to, walk home with my groceries? Or was it just like some kids fucking
Yeah.
around?
Yeah.
Or is it somebody who needed it because they're like, I have nothing? Like, what is the goal? Like, what is the story?
And there's no branding on it, so you can't tell what store's on
Oh,
it.
it is.
Oh, there was it was is it on the little oh,
Yeah.
okay, okay,
It's a
okay.
three-letter store. Hold on.
Oh, okay. I should have guessed.
Um, for legal reasons, this is all a joke.
Yeah, we don't have anything.
I'm joking.
It's not in here.
This is all just pure imagination.
This was cosplaying.
I love lying, which was the lie. uh, yeah, I don't know if there's anything else you want to
Well,
say.
to add on that spontaneity, I want to like I feel like that's how I get a lot of my connections and gigs.
Mm,
Um, I told you when I went to that night market in LA, I was like, "Ugh, do I really want to go? Like, it's an hour drive or plus an hour drive."
right.
And it was like, "Ugh, I have to, and it didn't start until like 9 or 10. So I was like, "Ugh," and it's late. I worked the next day. Um, so I almost bailed on myself because I was going alone. Um, but the spontaneity of like, okay, no, just go. Like, what's the worst that can
Right.
happen is you went, listened to some good music and met some cool people.
Yeah.
I went and I had a blast. I met so many vendors. I met another DJ. I met Maddie, who said that quote, who really resonated with
Mm-hmm.
me. Maddie helped me get another gig on a live stream. So it's like, okay, this was worth it. Just so don't bail on yourself. Don't lose confidence. If you want to do it, just do it. Like
Just do
The
it.
worst thing that can happen is you get a no. But there is a DJ and producer that Alice in Wonderland, love her. She said you'll hear 1,000 no's before you hear that one great yes.
Mm-hmm.
And that too hits so hard because it's true. You're gonna hear a lot of no's before you get that one big yes you really are excited for and you love. And yeah,
So go for it,
go
y'all.
for it.
Yeah. Anytime I'm like, I shouldn't go out, I'm like, no, you should. You're not gonna live life in the bedroom,
Yep,
Like, you have to get the fuck out.
that's true.
Get the fuck out there.
And it's never too late.
It's really not.
No.
It's really, really not. Like, I love when there's folks who are like in their like 40s, 50s getting into something. And I'm like, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
you go,
Me,
girl. You're not in your 40s.
I feel like I'm in my 40s.
No.
But no, I'm in my 20s.
Right. You're
Right.
good.
Yeah.
Is there anything coming up that you would like to let the folks know at home? I know you said you have something.
I do. I'll be on a couple live streams, but I'll post those on my Instagram. So follow me on Car Mixes, both Instagram and TikTok. But I have a show in LA at Jungle Hollywood. That's Wednesday, January 21st. It's a night
Ooh.
market, so I'm gonna have a bunch of different vendors, a live tattoo artist, the podcast people who are there every single week. So it'll be a really fun night. Um, and then at Social Kitchen in Costa Mesa on the 31st of January. So that one's gonna be cool because that one's like a cowboy rodeo, neon cowboy theme,
That's fun.
and it's like kind of a birthday celebration. Me and my two friends, we all have like the birthday in that same week, so it's kind of like a half birthday, half just party gig. Yeah, it should be fun. Come check us out. Saturday the 31st and Wednesday the 21st.
Booked and busy.
I try.
We love to see it. Yeah, and I'm like, y'all know where to find me. Art Perry, Red Thoughts Podcast. My website, perrypicasso.com, portfoliopicasso.com. Uh, yeah, and hope to see y'all at some. I don't know what the fuck I have coming up.
I mean, you just did that really amazing piece, and I know. Did you live stream that, or it was just a
I
recap video?
did.
You
Oh
did.
yeah.
Okay.
That's in Delaware. If any of y'all bitches are in Delaware, pull up, or the East Coast and you want to do a little drive, or the West Coast and you want to fly
Wait,
out.
I have a question about that. Where are you sewing it back together and
Nope.
recutting it, or no?
It's
Okay.
gonna be shown exactly like that,
Okay.
splits,
That's love it. That's really
along
cool.
with. I don't know if there'll be the video projecting on it somewhere, or there'll be the video. There'll be the video of the performance somewhere
Hmm.
along there. But yeah, I will.
I was watching the recap videos, and I think I was in the elevator, and then I don't want to. I don't think I had it like on full blast, but it was
It was.
it was a decent
It's
volume.
a loud script.
And then I was just watching it, and obviously I knew the background of it because you were like talking about it before, but I'm just playing. All of a sudden, you just hear the screams, and my coworker's like, "What are you listening to?" And I'm like, "Oh, it's an art piece from my friend. It's really cool. Like, you should watch it." And they're like, "Huh?" And I'm like, "Watch." And they're like, "Oh, wait, that actually really is cool." I'm like, "Yeah, don't judge." Sorry, you heard a loud scream in the elevator, but it was really funny.
I'm glad that you did not get a write up from that and that
No,
they
no,
were
no,
actually
no, because I'm above them, so they can't.
okay.
Kind
Period.
of.
I thought this was gonna go in a different direction. I was like, oh Lord, please.
No, 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 no. And you got me fired. Just kidding.
So this is actually.
So this is my interview to get hired from Perry.
If I had money, I wish I could pay folks.
I feel that.
I'm like, if I could, I'd have a whole team. But right now, it's just me and these lights,
A one-person show.
and it's all right.
No, but we have community. We have our friends. We have,
Mm-hmm.
we're just trying to make our art.
Exactly. Having
Express
folks
ourselves.
here yapping about art,
Certified yapper.
music, certified yapper. We love to see it. Well, thank you
Thank you
so much for
having
coming.
me. That was so much fun.
Thank you.